strangers doing this together, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
We're a bit thrown. We're back together on camera. This is really odd for us.
Keep it 2 meters.
Yeah, 2 metre distance. I know. We're trying very hard to keep that distance, but we've decided, haven't we, as it's such a fabulous day, we were going to do a bit of a boxing video, weren't we? Do some outdoors and something a bit different, because you've been doing loads of like crazy hit training, which that looked painful.
I mean, now that we're allowed out and about a little bit, you can see one other person. It sort of made sense to finally do another video, didn't it?
Where together, rather than trying to communicate it by text and like piecing something together, we thought, why not?
Just get out and about in glorious sunshine and make the most of it.
Yeah, definitely. So we're just going to keep it pretty basic, aren't we? We're going to go through basically the different punches. We again do through the different punches. We haven't decided who's going to demo what, but we will. Different punches, maybe some very basic combinations, and then sort of discuss how you can put it together to make your own little workout. Now, you don't necessarily need gloves and pads. You can do this without. You don't really need any equipment, to be fair.
No.
But if you've got someone, if you've got gloves and pads and you've got someone you can train with, even better.
I mean, you see boxers doing it all the time, doing shadow boxing.
Oh man, I mean, when I was boxing training, it was like you had to do it. We spend hours shadow boxing, and you always think, what's the point of this? But there is sense behind it, because when you're shadow boxing, apparently, when you're hitting a pad, if you imagine the pad throws your arm back. Now, if you're shadow boxing, it's up to you to use your muscles to pull your arm back, and therefore, that's why they get you doing it a lot, because you're using a lot more of your back muscles to return the punch to your head rather than it rebounding off a bag. Interesting. There you go. So yeah, we're just going to get into some basics, aren't we?
Yep, a few jabs, a few crosses.
Yeah, a few hooks.
Uppercuts.
And then how we put it all together.
Let's see how battered I am by the end of it.
Yay! But at 2 meters, you're pretty safe.
Yeah, I should be alright actually. Keep you away from me.
Yeah. Cool.
Let's crack on.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Right, okay, so first we're going to start going off by going through what the stance is with your feet and what you're going to do with your hands, basically. So we're going to teach it as, this is called the crane.
Oh, is that not the right stance?
Was it? Is
yeah,
it
it's Karate Kid,
yeah, the crane. I was going to say the stalk.
The stalk.
That's what brings a baby, isn't it? So there's a car in the park. I mean, only in Leeds. People pushing a car onto the park. Anyway, so stance and guard. So I'll go through it as though you're just a normal right-handed person, but naturally if you've been taught to box left-handed, then well, there's no hope for you. It's the other way around, isn't it? Yeah. So,
what do I need
foot position. You need your left foot forward, and you need your right foot back. Now, what I'd usually say is the back foot would want to be on a 45-degree angle, so the other way out. Yes. Okay. The front foot can also be on a little bit of an angle, but not quite so much. Now you want to be on your toes as well, so you're always on your toes, so you're light on your feet, easy to move, relax, let it all go. So that's your foot position. Now whether you're moving forward, back, side to side, that's you want to keep that foot position. That's where people struggle, because they tend to bring the feet together. Now if you're in a boxing ring, you bring your feet together and someone punches you, you've got little chance of staying on your feet if you're like this. That's why that is so important, to keep that distance. In terms of hand position, elbows tight, and I would say knuckles to, what are these called? Temples, because you want to create a hole through the middle to be able to watch what's coming, basically. So if you put your hands in front of your face like that, that's perfect, because no one can hit you, but you can't see a bloody thing. So that's great, because you're well protected, and there is times when you might want to close that up, but yeah, you want to be able to see through the middle. So I would say, and also elbows tight. Your elbows want to protect your ribs. So you're always saying, no, you don't want to be.
Don't want you to be giving it that.
No. Like this. So yeah, no, elbows tight in, knuckles, and then everything's tight on your toes, and you're moving around, keeping that foot position all the way, whether you're moving forward, back, side, and never bring your feet together. And that's the basics really of where your hands and your feet want to go. And it's just a case of practicing footwork, moving forward and back, keeping that distance. It's almost like I say to people, try and imagine you've got a piece of wood like between your knees, so they can't come together, because it's a very difficult thing to teach.
I've always said with people, when I've done boxing, obviously I don't have the same experience as you, but like when it comes to moving forward, you always move your left foot first.
Yes, very
when
true.
When you move back, you always move your back foot first. If you're moving left, move your left.
Prevent that coming together thing. Always true. Going forward with the front one first, back, and side to side. Lead with the foot that's on that side as such.
It's a bit like dancing, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah, it is.
You'll hear different people will say different things in terms of how your guard wants to be. Some people will say your right hand wants to be a bit lower, left hand
very
high,
personal.
so you can see like jabs and everything coming at
in.
you. But a lot of the time it's just uppercut. That's the safest one.
Yeah, simplest.
And the simplest. Right.
Yeah.
Knuckles on temples.
Yeah, exactly.
Left foot forward, right foot back, everything tight in.
But like you say, everyone's got their own little nuances of how they do things, but that's the basics.
Everyone's like, why does Floyd Mayweather do it like that?
Yeah, I know. And obviously you've got
Floyd
people
Mayweather, pal, that's why.
Yeah, and people will change the stance and move about, and yes, okay, there's fancy footwork and all that, but we're not really.
We're sticking to basics.
That's it,
now.
yeah. That's
I'm
it.
basic, so let's stick with basics.
He is a basic, yes,
Yeah,
basic.
yeah, I know what you were going to say, yeah.
So, shall we move on to punches?
We're moving to some punches then.
Why not? Why not? Right. Okay.
Right,
punching time.
Punching, where? Whoa.
Whoa.
Right, so Mel's taking you through your stance, so you know your stance. Left foot forward, right foot back, knuckles on temples, elbows in tight.
Tucked.
I'm going to take you through your straight punches. First punch we're going to start off with is the one that you throw most commonly, that's your jab, or your lead punch, or your left hand, left straight, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. People get really confused by this, especially when I'm teaching box exercise. Why are we leading with the left when we're right-handed? It don't make sense. This is my strong hand.
Harder.
Yeah, people don't get it, but it's because you're saving this, aren't you? You're saving it.
Lock and load in that one for later.
That's right.
So with your jab, okay, you're in your stance. I always prefer to have my left hand a bit high. It's just personal preference, like I just talked about before. And that elbow comes straight out, and that shoulder stays nice and high to protect that chin, okay? So you can sort of duck your head behind it. Other thing you want to do as you throw that left is throw your weight forward, so that left foot wants to step forwards as you throw it. That's what I were always sort of taught.
Then you get your hips into it as well.
You get a little bit more power into it by throwing all your body weight forwards.
Yeah, good.
My coach always used to say stamp your foot.
Yeah.
You know you're doing it right.
Yeah, good. Definitely get that hip in. A lot of the power, doesn't it, comes from your hips. A lot of the power punch comes from your hips.
As you can see, as Mel's throwing her punches, she's sort of twisting her hips. All the power comes from the floor upwards through those hips. That rotation. And it makes your jab nice and quick as well.
Certainly does,
which is what you want. So that's your jab.
That's your jab.
Right, from there you've got your cross. Your cross comes a little bit further back and you get a little bit more rotation in that back hip, don't you?
Yeah, you do. That definitely uses loads of power from the hip.
We'll use them glutes that you train so frequently.
Yes, that's right.
You're still in the same stance, okay? The only difference is you really throw your hip forwards, throw your shoulder forwards with your right hand side, and really just try and connect with as much power as you can really with that right hand.
You definitely do. That's your power punch, and that's what you're waiting to throw in. This one's just getting distance all the time. Get your distance, wait till you've got your chance, and this one comes in.
But a lot of the mechanics are still the same in terms of keeping that shoulder high as you punch to protect your face, so keep your chin snug to your shoulder. Again, rotate that hip through. The other thing that I haven't mentioned is when you throw your jab and your cross, when you bring them back, don't just drop them down to your side. As soon as they're out, they come straight back to that guard, they come straight back.
Yeah, that's very common. Also, I find a lot when people throw this one drops at the same time. You've got to try and keep this up, because as soon as you let that drop, there'll be a punch coming in for you. So, yeah, you're right.
A lot of people anticipate that, like, when they throw the jab, they're going to throw the cross at some point afterwards. So either the jab will come back to the hip, or as they throw the jab, they'll load it on that right hand side and drop that hand a little bit, and it just leaves you like very, very open. Technically, it's not very good.
No. So yeah, always keeping that guard tight, whatever you're doing. Snap it back really fast to your head.
Yeah, keep those hips moving.
Keep those hips moving. It's very important. Yeah, that's straight.
That's pretty much it for straight punches.
That'll do us. Yeah. Hook punches. So a hook punch is going into the side of the head. So how I always explain it to people is, imagine you're holding a big pot of tea. So you've got a pot of tea there, and as you bring it round, you've got that cup and the tea's not going to spill, okay?
Oh, that's good.
Well, yeah, I always tend to teach it like that. Also, your elbow wants to be high, so as the hook comes round, elbow comes up, and then you take the hip with you and you come round, and then you engage with the side of the head, and you must try and engage with the pad, the person's head, whatever it might be, on the flat part of your fist. I see a lot of people when they come round to hook and hitting with this side of the fist, and You end up hurting your wrists, aren't
See,
you?
a lot of times
Strong wrists.
with people as well, yeah, like you say, strong wrists, they end up like that.
Yeah.
So when they punch, that wrist collapses.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people wear wraps.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep that strong, straight wrist and try and get the punch onto your nut. That's the strong part of your fist. That's what's going to make the most pain, as it were. So
yeah, it's good what you said. Like you want to think like you're holding something. When you squeeze something, that you lock that wrist in.
Definitely.
It's nice and tight, isn't it?
Yeah. So the left and the right hook, they're both hooks. They're not. There's no different names for them. You're just exactly the same. Get those hips into it. Again, the right hook, you can get loads of hip into that, can't you? You can really, and all that power you've got in the biggest muscles in your body, put them to use and use them to get the power behind the punch. So yeah, that's the basis with the hook. Elbow high, bring it round like you're stirring a big pot of tea, and then engage with the pad, which usually will be about head height in front of you.
Again, like you said before, don't forget to pivot on that front leg.
That's why you need to be on your toes.
Or pivot on the back leg when you're throwing the right. When you throw the right hook, I was always taught to bring my knee towards the other knee.
I suppose it all comes around together.
So it all comes together.
Yeah, that's very important to be on your toes. As you work, you'll have no movement.
Yeah, if you're just throwing hooks like
flat-footed. Yeah.
Like you're not going to generate any power whatsoever. No. It's just all the power, like you say, comes from those pivots.
Those hips. Get them hips working.
Get the hips working.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's your hook. That's your straights and your hook. So yeah, don't get confused with the. When people always get confused with the cross is a straight right. Yeah. People always think a cross is a hook. It's not. A cross is a straight right punch. Yeah. People get confused with that. That's the hooks.
Right. Uppercuts.
Get in position.
Next, so we'll get in position. So we've got his left foot forward, right foot back. Nice tight guard. Okay. Hooks. A lot of the movement is sort of similar. Uppercuts, the movement is sort of, you still use a lot of rotation like you would do with a hook.
Oh, definitely.
All right. The only difference is you have to, you got to think about it. You try to punch underneath someone's guard, so you have to dip down a little bit first. So from that stance, right, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna dip, bend your knees. As you do that, if we're starting with the left one, you're gonna bring your right elbow towards your left knee. So as you dip, you're going to go like that. Okay. You're gonna drop that left hand down, then come through and up. So you get underneath that guard.
Yeah.
All right. So left hand, dip down, and then up.
That's a good little point. That I've never used that before. Elbow to knee. Yeah.
It's the other thing. As you do that, it protects you as well.
Yeah.
It protects all that region as you come down. Then you just reverse it for your right uppercut. So you're from there, dip down like that.
Yeah.
And right hand comes through.
Get on that flat part of the and keep the wrist strong again. Again, don't let it be like that or like that. You're going to end up causing damage to your wrist.
Yeah, you've got to remember that the knuckles that cause the most damage are them, them three.
Them buggers, yeah.
All right, so they're the bit that you want to make sure that you connect on that bit.
Someone's coming for us then.
Yeah,
God's ready with the uppercut.
Football. Yeah, Mel were ready with hands, with mean look on her face, fully mean mugging them. All right. So for your left, hands up nice and high, dip down, right elbow to left knee, up and through. And then on the right hand side it's just the opposite, so left elbow to right knee, dip down, up and through. Remember to connect with that bit of your hand, nice strong wrist, and again it's all about moving your hips as you do it.
It's really important, yeah. And that's what people struggle with, is the hip movement, coordinating the hips and the hands. But again, it's just practice. You won't get it first time. All these little drills.
It's same as anything. Like the first time anyone starts running, they run really stiff, they're really uptight.
Relax.
And it's the same with boxing. That's why they say like shake your arms off, get yourself nice and loose. Because to start with, everyone's
very robotic,
very
telegraphed.
Sort of
rigid. You are, because you're so scared of getting it wrong. You're holding stiff. Just relax, and it's like a dance. Like you say, it's just like a dance.
People
just let it all go.
Hit, aren't they? I think.
Well, yeah, naturally, yeah. So that's your basic punches: straights, hooks, uppers.
Yeah.
They're the basics.
There's variations of those. Obviously, you can do like hooks to body.
Yeah, body hooks. Just take them a bit lower.
Yeah, you just
kidney
drop down
punches.
a bit lower. Yeah, very similar to a body hook.
Yeah.
Straight punches to body as well. Again, same thing. Just drop down a level. What you find a lot with body punches is that people, rather than drop down, they just punch lower and leave themselves really open.
Yeah.
Because like, if you do that, look how much space you've got there to hit.
Exactly. Use your legs. Don't bend down like this and punch someone. Use your knees. Drop down like that, and always keep your eyes looking at your opponent. Don't be looking at the floor and wondering where. Yeah, you need to be keeping your eyes up.
Yeah, otherwise you're gonna get punched.
Yeah, basically.
But now Mel's going to take us through a few combos, I think.
Let's do it. Right. Okay, we're going to put together some really simple combos just for you to now use at home. I say you don't need gloves and pads. You can just do it shadow boxing.
Yeah, don't be beating up any husbands or partners.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
No, it's not cool. But if you've got gloves and pads, give it a go with that. So literally, the first combo, dead simple, jab cross. So foot position, left foot forward, right foot back, angle on the feet, on the toes, guard. Nice and loose. So literally the first one's just jab, cross, guard. Always coming back to your guard. Nice and loose with your arms. But really stretch them out, reach them out, use a full length. Especially if you've got long arms, why not make use of them?
That's neat, that, I think.
Yeah. So that's your first combo, simple jab cross. Then we're just going to add a hook on. So
left or right?
Left hook. Sorry, left hook. So jab, cross, left hook, and then guard goes up.
Nope.
Remember that guard.
Drop the guard.
Oh, he's in
Drop
trouble.
the guard.
So jab, cross, left hook, guard. That's it. Use your guard to punctuate these combinations. Don't let them all just flow. So jab, cross, hook, guard. Lovely. Then we're going to add the uppercut, the right uppercut on the end of that. So I know. Jab, cross, left hook, right uppercut, guard. Get back to your stance. That's it. Give yourself a breather, then go again. You don't have to let them all just roll into one. Get your guard up, take a moment, go again. So give yourself that moment to think, because sometimes in boxing you need to think what's coming at you. You haven't got time just to go for it like
The
this.
best way to avoid a punch is to just step away from
Yeah,
it.
step back and throw it again. So that's your first three combos, easy. Jab, cross, hook, and jab, cross, hook, uppercut. That's it. So you've got three simple combos there. So maybe that's a way to start.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the next three will give you might be a little bit more complicated.
A little bit tougher.
That way.
Yeah, we're going to double up on that left hand to start with. Okay, so you're going to start off with double jab and then a right hook.
So double jab left.
Yeah.
And I think it's quite important to make sure there's a definite two punches, not
that.
two little taps on the pad, which you see a lot. Double jab, but fast. And then a right hook, you said, right? Double jab, right hook,
Remember,
and back
you can
to
use
guard.
those feet as well. So step, hook.
Yeah, step, hook.
Yeah.
Good. Nice. That's quite
Okay,
powerful.
so you got
that.
your doubling up on that jab, setting them up for that big right hook.
Big right hook. Jab,
Afterwards.
jab, right hook. Get the hips into it. Okay.
Right. Combo number 2 of this.
2 of this bit.
Okay. So you got your double jab and your right hook, and then we're just going to throw a left uppercut on the end of that.
Right. Okay. So double jab, right hook, left uppercut.
Yeah, that's it. So jab, hook, uppercut.
Jab, jab, hook, upper. Ooh. Remember with that uppercut, get underneath it, bend down to it.
Yeah. Good thing about that is after you've thrown your right hook, it sort of sets you up
leaves you
for
there.
that left uppercut, because all your body weight's moving that way. Anyway, so all it is dropping those knees and using that momentum to come through with that big left uppercut.
Definitely, that flows quite nicely.
With all these punches, if you're wanting it for a workout as well, just remember to throw them with power. Don't fanny about with it.
Yeah.
Alright,
yeah.
once you've got your technique, start with that for a bit, so you get your technique, and then once you've got your technique, throw some power into it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, you get a serious sweat on doing this, especially today.
Then,
One more to add, haven't we?
yeah, for the last combo, we're just going to put a big right straight on the end.
Oh, a killer punch on the end.
Alright, knockout punch. So it's jab, right hook, left uppercut, right cross. Yeah.
Nice. So jab, hook, upper, cross.
Yeah.
Woo, I like it. That'll be a good one. That'll be a good one to get in. Imagine actually throwing that in real life and it all just landing.
Hell. You hit someone with 5 punches. You'd be so happy about it that you'd probably get knocked out
Yeah,
because you
'cause
drop
you'd
your
just be
hands and be
celebrating.
absolutely buzzing.
Yeah. Great. So that's 3 simple combinations and 3 little bit more complicated combinations. So now we're going to just go through how maybe to put them together, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're now going to explain how you've got the punches, you know the combinations.
You're a
how do
lethal
we...
weapon by now.
You're a weapon. How are you going to actually use them in a workout? So this is the really basic way to put them together. Take your timer and set 6 minutes.
All right.
Okay?
We've gone through 6 combos. All right. So you've got a minute. Well, not quite a minute for each combo.
No, because it's 40. We're going to go 45 seconds.
45 seconds on with 15 seconds off.
Yeah, so you're working for 45 seconds, 15 seconds to sort of get your breath back, have a shake off. So first 45 seconds, literally jab cross.
Okay. Yeah.
Jab cross.
Yeah.
So your 45 seconds is up, 15-second breather, shake it off, have a breather.
Okay.
Then you got that hook on.
Right.
So jab, cross, hook, 45 seconds. 15-second breather, shake off. Then you're going to add uppercut, wasn't it? Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Run through that 45 seconds. Then when your bell goes again,
we're on to double jab, right hooks.
Yeah,
then.
we're on the complicated
jab,
one.
Jab, right hook.
Jab, jab, right hook.
Jab, jab, right hooks. Do your 45 seconds, add your 15 off. Then it's jab, jab, right hook, left uppercut for 45 seconds.
Yeah, and then the grand finale.
The grand finale, what a term. Jab, jab, hook, uppercut, cross.
Big right hand finish. And that's it.
That's 6 rounds, 6 minutes.
6 minutes. So if you, then you could say double up, go for 12 minutes and just repeat it. I mean, there's billions of ways.
Of different ways. You could theoretically give them numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and then mix up and say I'm going to do a round of 1s and a round of 4s and a round of 2s and a round of 5s.
Yeah, so you'll notice when we were doing the combos, I've put them up on the screen what the combos were. What I'll do is give them a number, so if you want to then mix them up, like Phil says, and do that, it's a great idea.
There's loads of ways of doing it. When I used to do like a bit of boxing, it were always tapes, and they'd give combos numbers and they just yell out the numbers in like random order, so it'd be 1 and a 1, 1, 1 and a 2, 2 and a 3.
Yeah, well, it gets the grey matter working, doesn't it? Not only are you working your body, you're having to think, and I know myself from doing it, when you're having to think and do the moves, it makes you sweat and work even more.
Yeah, it makes it harder.
It really
so
does.
You're just used to throwing jab, jab, right hook, and then someone says, right, say that's your number 4, they say like, I want a 4 and a 3.
Then suddenly,
it's
what
like,
was number 3?
What was it? So jab,
jab, cross,
right
hook, uppercut.
Then jab, cross,
hook, upper. Yeah, it's a lot of thinking. Even we're struggling.
Even all of a sudden you're throwing 7 punches rather than just 3 or 4.
So it is, there's definitely a way to build a really good workout of just those few combinations we've given you. So have a go, and I'm thinking maybe we'll come back and do another video with some more complicated stuff. Maybe we'll do some defense work and teach you how to duck and slide and slip and all the rest of it.
Weave,
roll and all that.
Chuffing out.
Yeah, but work on those ones for now and just let us know how you get on.
Hopefully next time we'll be able to have some pads and gloves and that's keep 2 meters from
each other. I hope we've successfully done that. I think we've done our best. But yeah, that's it for today. Something a bit different.
Yeah, it is a bit different. It's a bit different. It's something that like.
Well, we're both we both enjoy boxing and pad work, so it's a good thing for us to do. I don't know why I've not done it before.
You literally need no equipment for it. None.
No, you don't.
Well, just going back to it, other things you could do is like, your 45 seconds on.
Yeah.
You could do 45 seconds on of like a boxing thing and then do 45 seconds on something like burpees and squat jumps.
Exactly what we did. I taught a class this morning, we did that. We did the combo, then we did literally squat jumps and stuff like that, and it was a killer.
Yeah. That way you get to work on your technique in your boxing and work on your cardio.
Yeah, so use what we've showed you today with the combos and maybe look back at Phil's last video we did in the park and just put the two together.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, be a right idea.
Be really good.
Be absolutely battered.
God, yeah, just a bit. Woo! But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that bit of change of scenery.
Don't forget to like and subscribe as always.
Yeah, please do.
Thank you for watching.
It's good. We're getting the subscribers are going up. I think we're on colossal 100 and something like that this morning. It's fantastic. It's so good. So yeah, please tell all your friends. If you do one of our workouts on Facebook, share it and let your friends know that somebody out there at home is wanting something different to do with their training.
Someone's bored in lockdown and wants to fancy themselves as next Muhammad Ali.
Exactly. And why are you stopping them? Get it out there. Right, we'll leave it there.
I'm going to go sunbathe, I think.
There's still time.
It's absolutely glorious.
It's fabulous.
And it's me as brown as Mel.
Well, a lot of this is out of the bottle, as you know. Right, guys, thank you so much.
See you later.
Again soon. Bye-bye.